Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's Moses, and I am finally back. And wow, has it been such a long time. I think I was away for about 4 weeks in Namibia. I would like to tell you guys a few things, but we'll see. We'll see how the video goes. But yeah, it's been about 4 weeks that I've been gone, and I don't know, plus a week. I've been back for about a week. Yeah, I kind of forgot to get crack-a-lacking once I got back. But no, there were things that needed to be taken care of. Like getting all of the sims and the packs, and now I can finally sort out my gallery. And the reason why I say get all the sims, because allegedly, I didn't own all of them, allegedly. But now I have all of them, and let me just say that just getting all the sims, please do me a favor and go and take a look at how much they all cost together. Yeah, so let's just say the money that I earned in the 4 weeks that I was there, most of that is gone now, thanks to sims. So yeah, that sucks. But it's just good to have everything, which means now I can finally sort out my gallery. Still don't exactly have internet, but that's not going to stop me. We're gonna continue going. So it won't be a problem at all. And yeah, it's really good to be back. I'm super excited. Like I said, I have everything, including City Living. I still need to just install everything and download it as well. So before I could do that, I just wanted to finish off this video, and now I've actually got to go to a friend, upload this, and then as well, download all of those sims, which is going to take a while. I mean, there's quite a bit. So about the house, sorry, I'm rambling on, but why not? It's been such a long time since I've been able to speak to you guys, and I'm so excited to get back into this whole routine again. I'm super stoked to see all the new items and stuff and the new sims as well. So yeah, I'll be jumping in and out with the house every now and then just saying what's up, telling you guys what happened and all the cool stuff. So about the house real quick. I wanted to do a house similar style to the houses in Namibia, because they've got like sort of a unique style to them. They've got really high ceilings and roofs and stuff like that, specifically for the heat. And I don't know if you saw outside there, I did like a wall around the pool, and that's also a thing that you commonly see on that side, and that's like obviously because there's not really any grass. It's mostly just dirt and stuff. And they've got like a lot of strong winds, which is weird. But obviously all that would blow the sand into the pools, so they've got like walls just around their pools. Those who don't have grass, there are some people who literally have like a small patch outside their house, and then like a little pool on that patch of grass. It's quite funny, actually. But yeah, really dry country. So I was gonna do a house that looked like the Namibian houses, but one, they're very straightforward. They're like very boxy, just box shaped kind of houses. There's not really too much to them. And yeah, I mean, it would kind of suck a little. I would have loved to, and I mean, I can just kind of build the house that we lived in, but again, the house we lived in, very straightforward box shape and almost no furniture, because when we got there, it was a house that was just being moved into, so there was like barely any furniture and stuff like that. So if I were to build that house exactly the way it was, or as exactly as I could, it would be very boring. But yeah, so I didn't really build those kind of houses. I kind of just went for this villa, Italian. Yeah, I think it's an Italian villa. It kind of looks like one. And I just kind of used the same concept outside with the pool, which I really love the exterior of this house. Interior, there's some parts I dislike, to be honest, and then there's some parts I really do like. You'll see that it's not like the most fanciest furnitures and stuff like that, but I kind of wanted to make the house more aesthetic. of course, that's what I wanted to do. I mean, I wanted to make it more authentic. There we go. So just kind of get the, like, someone actually really lives here, and not like a showcase house. Showcase houses always just seem so fake. But yeah, so there's kind of like a different style going on through the interior of the house, but some parts are really cool, and then there's some parts I don't like. The main bedroom, not a fan. Not a fan, but again, with such a small amount of space, there's really only so much you can ever do with the main bedroom. So anyways, the whole Namibian thing was great. It really was a experience, but I'm just so happy to be back. And it's unfortunately kind of broken my momentum of making videos and having inspiration. When I came back, my brain was dead. It still is half gone, but I'm trying. I really am. With the new expansions and stuff, it's gonna be so great. I remember the last time I got all of the like dine out stuff. Just all those new items just pop in so many ideas and stuff. So it's gonna be really cool. Really excited for that. With all internet problem, I started a Patreon. No pressure to anyone, really. I kind of just put it there, and what happens happens. But I started a Patreon to kind of see if I could get enough money to get like a year's worth of internet going. Huge thank you to two people, one who suggested it and another who just straight up jumped in and has already made a donation. Those two people, they know who they are, and I thank you so much. Really, I do. I feel almost guilty just thinking about it. It's just so strange when people willingly want to help you out. It really, it's not something that happens often in this world. So again, thank you so much. I'm dumbfounded. I really am by how you guys want to support me so badly. It makes me actually quite disgusted with myself that I've taken so long to get another build going. But like I said, now with the gallery and everything sorted, I can finally upload my builds, and I'll have all the new stuff, which is going to be so exciting. So much new things that I can do. And yeah, a while back I actually said we'll do like a special video for my 1000th subscriber where I build my own house. We still haven't gotten to that. So I would like to do that. If you would like to see that, then just let me know in the comments. And yeah, there's another build that I've been doing. It's kind of just been going for a while. The exterior and stuff is great. I did put a picture up on Twitter if you haven't seen it. It looks so good, but I stopped with the interior part because well, I really want the expansions and stuff to kind of decorate the inside, so I kind of put that on hold because it's 8 apartments inside one complex. So to go and furnish 8 apartments and try and be unique all over, it's just going to be such a mission. And that's why I've just been kind of waiting for the expansions and stuff. And also, great thing, again, I can't say this enough, I can now actually put my stuff on the gallery. I know how much you guys have been wanting that, so it can finally go up there. For those who do know about the Patreon as well, sorry, I'm jumping back and forth, my mind is just going crazy. For those that do know about the Patreon, there is a reward I would like to do, which is, and you guys should let me know how you feel about this. I would like to build a house and then put it on the gallery, then have one of you furnish it, and then I'll pick out a few that I like the most. I don't know, maybe 5 or 3 entries or something like that, and then actually put it in one of my videos, or vice versa, although I'm more fond of the first idea, but vice versa, you guys build the house, I furnish it. Something like that, which I think would be pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot that happened during the movie. Most of it was just work, so you know I can't share the most exciting stories with you guys. But yeah, I'm just so happy to be back and finally have my first video going. I would have liked it to be the complex, but oh well, you know. Oh well, it's coming. It's a big one. It really is a tough one. I'll probably maybe even do another build before I put that one up again, because it really is. It's going to be a tough one. So yeah, back to the house again, I guess. As you can see, there's no specific style that's going on here. It's kind of just random-ish, sort of. I went for there's this thing that I've been kind of doing now lately, and you'll see that across this house, and I think it's so fun, is placing a whole bunch of potted plants in groups, just grouping them together on the floor. It looks so good. I figured it out because there's this one household I'm busy playing in The Sims, and I will eventually show you guys once I've done everything I've needed to do, like furnishing the house and stuff. But there's this one household I'm playing where I'm actually, not cheating money-wise. I still obviously use move objects, because move objects is great. Why wouldn't you use that? It's cheating not to use that. But yeah, I've actually been earning all the money and so forth, and building the house up bit by bit. So that one will take a while, but once it is done, I'd love to show you that. But anyways, that's why I kind of started to figure out throwing items on the floor. Things that you just, like books even, just chucking it on the floor, actually produces pretty cool results. And I'd love to start experimenting with other things as well. Because the more kind of small tricks like this you learn, the more unique you can make your houses, and always feel like there's something new going on. Because I think that's one thing that really drives me up the wall. That is sometimes feeling repetitive. So here we are with the master bedroom. Like I said, there's like a limited amount of space in here, so I wasn't too happy with the results. So let's just pretend that you don't have to look at this part. We can all just skip ahead now. But yeah, it was not. I didn't have fun doing this room. I think that's also why the result was lacking and all that. But really, such a small little room, and not only that, but it's just the plain old box shape. It destroys me to try and furnish things like this. And I've realized I think I'm a lot better with exterior building. I mean, there are times when I do some pretty good interior stuff, but there's also just times like this where I just look at this and I think, why am I here? Why am I doing this? But yeah, improvements are being made like every time I watch a video, and I haven't been able to for a long time, which sucks, because that's how I used to get my inspiration. But like when I watch a video of just about anyone, as long as I think it looks cool, I mean, that's how you draw inspiration, when you see people do things you normally wouldn't, or that you would have never thought of. And that's just such an awesome way to gain inspiration and do things. But unfortunately, I can't do that anymore. So I kind of just need to continually build and experiment. And that isn't a very quick process. It really takes some time. So that's another thing that I would love to get back into, is just watching other people build and stealing a bit of ideas here and there and kind of making it my own. But this room, again, also very different from the rest of the style of the house. However, I love it so much. It's quite a small room, but oddly enough, it looks quite spacious. You'll see in the screenshots, it looks pretty cool. Similar kind of vibe for this room. Very soft, light colors though for this one, and nice greens, bright greens, which was quite nice. Both these rooms I do like a lot. These, I guess they're, I guess they're kind of, I wouldn't say kids' bedrooms, because they're not, definitely don't look like kids' bedrooms, but just the kids. I don't know. doesn't matter. So yeah, I had fun making these rooms, and obviously that you can then see come through in the build. And then there was something I think I did wrong in this upstairs foyer. I kind of forgot to put an archway there, which leads to the outside balcony. But I do end up fixing that, so you will see in the screenshots it does look a little bit different. This bathroom, the main bathroom here, I have to say this is the first time I've kind of done a style like this where there's like kind of concrete wall and then wooden floors, which I think is generally something people would advise against, having wooden floors in a bathroom, because of all the water and just all that stuff can cause the wood to swell, so you would generally not want that. But I thought, what the heck, it just looks so damn good, so I'm going to do it anyways. And yeah, it looks really cool. And then with the opposite, this house honestly inside doesn't make sense. There's like so many different things going on. I mean, again, a lot of it does look cool, but it's not. There just really isn't one theme to this house, on the interior at least. Because now I'm doing more or less the exact same thing with the interior of this bathroom. But instead of going for more like wooden theme, it's just, again, still wooden floors, but now everything else is a lot more modern and sleek. But what the heck, I think either way it looks pretty cool. I was getting beyond furious here because I couldn't get the rug to work, and it bothers me so much that the only rug that's like 1x1 is that little circular one, but it looks like it's torn and it's just horrible and ratchet, and no, there better be new ones in city living. And then yeah, just jumping out to the outside balcony area here, where I was gonna go for a nice like huge long table where you can have like a whole gathering, but I decided, you know what, that's not the function of this balcony actually. So yeah, I just made it a small one, little candle there, some pot plants. It looks great, and then off we go. I think this is the last room. This is just like a foyer upon foyer upon foyer is what I usually have in my houses for some odd reason. I don't know why it always works out like that, but it does. So yeah, that was pretty much it for this house, and I'm super keen to get back into all the other stuff again. I'm hoping there's like what you call writer's block. I guess this one would be sim block. I don't know. But where you kind of struggle to come up with ideas, and really the amount of houses I had made before this one, and just it's crazy. I'm hoping that after this, now my memory will, well, not my memory, but my creativity will kick back in, and we can really get going again. And I'm super excited. So into the screenshots, here we have the front of the house. There was like this weird glitch where if you look at it at a certain angle, that one window would kind of disappear there on the right. And I don't know why. I tried so many things to fix it, just didn't work. Love this little bit here on the left here, on the outside there. Looks pretty cool. The back garden, obviously it being like a kind of sandy desert, there's not too much going on. I put in a few rocks and plants, kept it nice though. I don't know what this was supposed to be. It just looks cool, I think. Super huge fan of the pool area though. Still just love the whole vine thing, how it turned out and stuff. And just look at that, it just looks so good. Really a big fan. Just a little top-down view. Lacking on windows on that side, but it's alright. It's not too bad. Front of the house, going in to the foyer in the front. A lot of stuff on the floors, you can see like all those potted plants and etc, etc. And I don't know, I think it's a really cool thing. I want to keep doing that, experiment a little bit with it. I think it would be really awesome. Kitchen, again, nothing like too modern or fancy. It's supposed to look authentic. That's it. This room, a lot of old furniture, which I kind of don't know if I should have done it like that. Let me know though. Bathroom on the first floor looks absolutely fantastic. The TV room came out quite well for its odd shape and for how small it was as well. It just actually came out pretty cool. The study area, also quite like just how this turned out. It's not too unique or anything, but it just looks pretty cool. The upstairs foyer, very greenish area. A lot of stuff going on here. The first room to the right, which is a little soft neutral room, which I love. I love the brick walls and stuff. The second room also, see what I mean, like it's a small room, but there just is so much space. Just looks like there's so much space, at least. I do love the shelves on top of this bedroom, or the bed and stuff, but honestly I hate that room. I really do. and then of course just jumping to the bathrooms and then the outside area. Ladies and gentlemen, I seriously hope that you are content with the video. There will be more to come, of course, and we are going to be back in action. I cannot wait to get started with the new expansions and stuff. And thank you so much for watching. This is Moses getting ready to bounce. I will see you all in the next one.